Marshee coming to you with another Starcraft 2 cast here today. Today we are here on Ohana LE with a PvZ in the making. Today we do have in the top left hand corner, we do have spawning as the red Protoss. Number 7 Master, we have FlyingIron. And in the bottom right hand corner we do have spawning as the blue Zerg. Currently 12th ranked in the Masters League. We do have TaCZennith. Zenith is probably the better way of saying his name. Anyways, ZVP on Ohana. Let's go ahead and do the layout of the map here. We just have a randomly. Oh gosh, that sound is so loud. Anyways, hopefully the sound effects won't be too loud after that. I think it's just pylons warping in, just as like it's just the loudest thing known to mankind. Anyways, you have FlyingIron, or base, however. You have your main, fairly wide main, good place to put proxy pylons if you're, well, if in the Protoss PvP matchup or in the ZVP matchup. You can hide little proxy pylons right here and there, but it's not, there's generally pretty quickly scouted, because Overlords just kind of fly over here all the time. TaCZennith opting for a 11 overpull. Maybe forgetting that drone on the 9th. Maybe just like, oh, I made 10 drones. Whoopsie daisies. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It is more efficient just to do 9 drone, 10 overlord, or 9 overlord, 10 drone. But it, like, I think the difference is like something like unsubstantial. So at this point, I guess it's just preference. Stuff might not. You do have this ugly, like, odd, weird number here. You have 3s and 8s instead of like even nice 5s. But FlyingIron being annoying, throwing down the pylon right there to block Zenith's natural from going down. I want to keep that probe here just in case he does get the cancel on it. Will he? Yeah, I think I know what he's doing here. He's going to start putting down pylons here. But we do have a fairly decent amount of Zerglings here, 6 on the way. So spending 3 whole larvae instead of drones to actually make a bunch of Zerglings. And if there is a period where you could if, like, for example, FlyingIron went Nexus first, you could go in there and like try to do a whole bunch of damage. But anyway, FlyingIron hiding that pesky probe and throwing down this super loud pylon, and he's going to start the cannon rush. He's even sending out another probe just to make it look like he's going to do some more additional scouting. Really hiding the fact that he's going to be cannon rushing TaCZennith's natural here. I really like this play. Yeah, and here comes the cannon. Oh, and TaCZennith has no idea the Overlord does not even remotely see this. He cannot even hear how loud this pylon is. And another photon cannon coming down. When this hatchery pops, it is going to be in the surprise of its life. No cancel going down just yet. And it is done. There's 300 minerals right there. And TaCZennith is going to see this. He is pulling back his Zerglings. The Queen is going to try to get pot shots off on this probe, and the probe will get away. So, 2 more cannons morphing in. He might want to cancel this one just to save a little bit extra minerals. And yeah, TaCZennith knows what's going on. He's already getting a Baneling nest. He is going for a bust here momentarily. And FlyingIron going to let this cannon finish here. And just to make this hatchery go down even quicker, these Zerglings are chilling right here for the time being. FlyingIron adding additional photon cannon. He knows his opponent is on 1 base, and the Zerg is getting a little testy. I need to make sure these sounds aren't like super duper loud. I can't even tell. Oh, now I'm going to a black screen. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry. Anyways, back here. You have more Zerglings streaming across the map. FlyingIron has no stuff coming up, either a roach bust or some sort of Baneling bust. Yeah, and so many Banelings being morphed in here. Only 1 pylon here and just a zealot keeping this green wave of goo from coming into FlyingIron's base. throwing down more pylons, not making sure None of these buildings get unpowered. Very good from Zenith. Here comes the bus trying to save the Zealot here. And lots of damage going down. And few Zerglings do get into the main base of Iron. That Zealot did go down. I'd like to see FlyingIron start. Yeah, he's going to morph in some more Banelings. Only got room for one. Like to see him do a little poking and prodding with these Zerglings before this Zealot comes out. And yeah, FlyingIron just throwing up so many cannons. Oh, Eva, one probe for one Baneling. I would take that any day if I was FlyingIron. And here comes the Zealot. Going to slash away at this one Baneling. Going to pop it before it even does any sort of damage. So yeah, TaCZennith is like, I gotta keep going. He is morphing in more and more Banelings. He is on that one base. He's getting both gas geysers. So this is pretty much super all in from TaCZennith. He's got to do damage here to stay in this game, and it does not look like he's going to be able to do it. There's a lot of Banelings here, but you do have a sentry with a force field, and force field's just cutting off a piece of that army while these cannons go just hailfire down upon them. Oh gosh, this is getting scarier and scarier. FlyingIron retransferred his probes, getting that Stargate up, even trying to wall off the destructible rocks in case a bus, some sort of bus comes in through there. And FlyingIron not being very liberal with the defense, and Zenith being very liberal with the Banelings, not even opting to get speed, just dumping all of his gas into Banelings, and this is scary. Already 14 Banelings on the map, and here comes the big bust right now. One does down. Oh, all these cannons are going to go down. A lot are unpowered, and this is actually going to be very scary for FlyingIron now. He's going straight towards the main base. He doesn't have speed yet, so he's going to have trouble picking off these probes. But right now, he needs to opt for probes instead of the Nexus. He's morphing in more and more Banelings. This main Nexus will go down, so Zenith has done the impossible. But we do have the first Void Ray on the field, and he will start sucking the life away from this Baneling cocoon. One Baneling does finish just in the nick of time, and he's going to have to move these. Oh my! He needs to trap these probes. Oh, and he's going to try to take out both Nexus. And if he does, yeah, he's getting a full surround with these probes now. FlyingIron, yeah, completely surrounding these Zerglings, but the Zerglings actually putting themselves up against the wall, doing a ton of damage, negating that surface area. And yeah, FlyingIron just needs to hold on for just a little bit longer. And now, I hate to say it, but FlyingIron finally pushed this away, but we do have another Baneling bus coming up from TaCZennith. He is keeping on the pressure. Speed has finished that Red Bull upgrade, getting them Zerglings the wings. And there's not that many cannons left for FlyingIron. Now all these Void Rays are so out of position. And now, oh, these probes, these juicy probes, he needs to split up. He's splitting them up. Oh my god, so my god. All of FlyingIron's probes just was destroyed instantly. I am speechless right now, ladies and gentlemen. That was the most insane thing I've ever seen. So many workers were killed. 40 workers killed for TaCZennith. And now FlyingIron has got to make do with these Void Rays. FlyingIron producing queens. He needs it. He's even thrown out Evolution Chamber. He knows that these Void Rays are FlyingIron's last hope to stay in the game here. And one queen already full of energy, ready for that transfuse. And now, how will FlyingIron do here? I'm gonna start. He might want to charge up on something first. 3 queens can take out Void Rays fairly easily. He needs to be very careful. He does not need to lose any more health with these Void Rays. He has got to be spot on here. He's making one more Void Ray. This will be 3 Void Rays. Needs to. Oh, he does not keep that one. Oh my gosh. And he's warping in 2 more sentries. There's no nexus here. Silly Zerglings. And pretty much of a botched force field, putting more Zerglings into the map, in the way here, forcing these Void Rays to come back home. He needs to keep every single probe alive right now. And TaCZennith adding on the Spore Crawlers, trying to make his main base a fortress here, gonna get that lair. Oh, this is such an insane game. TaCZennith suddenly just came back from the dud and just killed 40 probes. That was absolutely bonkers. Anyways, FlyingIron, he pretty much knows that he can't do anything, especially with 3 queens and a Spore Crawler right now. So he is going to be sitting back up. Will he decide to go for another Stargate route? Maybe a +1 Zealot with the Void Rays. Maybe that build. He does not have +1 yet, or even thought about making that. Doesn't even have any on gas. So we have that. We have another Void Ray coming up along the backside, going to try to pick off whatever he can. Probably Overlords here and there, just to try to stop flying or TaCZennith. But oh, we do have the Nidus network being thrown down. 3 Void Rays or 3 Hydras in production, and Hydras are just so darn good. Does he have the Overlord in Overseer? Is almost in range of that cliff. Like to see that Nidus network go down here and just try to rain terror onto FlyingIron's base here. And will we see the Nidus network go down? And it does right there. But meanwhile, it's all on this Nidus network here. These we do have a few forces, a little bit of Gateway, and a little bit of Stargate units here, but Hydra's just here to do everything. And here is the scream from the Nidus network. Everything's coming out of this Nidus network. We have Hydras and Queens, and here comes the Void Rays. The Void Rays are going to be like, LOL, nope, can't be doing that now. And here comes another big engagement. I'm going to try to take out these Hydras. No bueno. Very good Void Ray micro, keeping all these Void Rays alive momentarily. But he needs to take out these Hydras ASAP, and he's going to be pushing these away. Hydras off creep, and the Queens are now getting focused down. 1 Queen just left for transfuses, and he needs to be super careful right now. He needs to take out this Nidus network. FlyingIron says, wow, you're a bitch. And that's what he had to say about that. And now here comes the pulling of the probes, going for the full surround here, taking out these Hydras relatively easy. And now, oh my gosh, and here comes, yeah, trying to, and this Nidus network is going to, still only had 4 Hydras in there. He could actually have, that definitely would have helped in the fight. And yeah, this bitchy Overseer will go down. So now TaCZennith still on that main base, almost mined out here, only a few left. I heard another scream from somewhere, don't know where. These Hydras are going to try to take out the 1 pylon, but I don't believe they're going to be able to do it. Very nice micro, except it not. And now TaCZennith's like, I need to take my expansion here. But right now we have a huge gateway force from FlyingIron coming out. And this is looking relatively grim for FlyingIron. He does only have 4 Hydralisk left. He could produce a few more. He's actually, yeah, he's producing 5 more. Oh, 5 more Hydralisk. That, ooh, this is going to be such a close fight. He needs to make more. I don't think he, yeah, now he sees these units. He needs to save the rest of them. This poor Mr. Drone's going to die. And but Hydras versus Stalkers is a bad fight any day of the week. So this is going to be so close, adding more and more Zerglings to the mix. 3 more Hydras on the way, and now we are at a little bit of a standstill. FlyingIron's army is now attacking up the ramp. I'd like to see some preemptive splitting right here along the ramp so they could not get up and have that superior concave. The proxy pylon is being thrown down. More Stalkers are added to the mix. TaCZennith is now supply block. The Overlords are just about to pop. And now he's putting all of his units into another Nidus network. And he's got the vision with the creep. So here it comes. We are going to have a base race, everyone. And now everything is being streamed out of this Nidus network. Oh my gosh, FlyingIron going in for the kill here, but he can't. He needs to get all these Hydras attacking at once. There he goes. Go attack down the hill. And now here is the base race, everyone. He also has, FlyingIron has to kill this Nidus network. And now all the drones are being pulled. Remember, TaCZennith's army. Oh, he needs to let loose the drones. And he does. So this is all this Nidus network is good for now. It's just a stationary building. FlyingIron is going to take out all these buildings, but he also has to remember there is a pylon here. And he has to take that one out eventually. And this one cannon. And now the Void Rays are coming back up. And he is going to kill this. Uh-oh, the Void Ray hit squad is coming into play. He's got to get all these Void Rays. He needs to kill these Void Rays right now. Cancel the hatchery. There he is. Oh, he doesn't have enough for another hatchery. Oh, the 6 minerals was needed. That's all he needed right there was 6 minerals to make another hatchery. He needs to kill this assimilator. Oh, he's just throwing down spine crawlers willy-nilly. Oh my gosh, there's another Nidus network down there. Can he? Oh, this is absolutely insane. This is a bonkers game. He's going to take out all this. He does have a bunch of probes. Pretty much now solely uses meat shields, and he does have a queen full of transfuses. But he needs to take out the rest of this tech structure. And oh my gosh, this is silly. So right now we pretty much have a trade of bases here. FlyingIron. Let's take a look at the army tab. Army supply is definitely in FlyingIron's favor, but it's all gateway units, and they just kind of melt everything. And really, some good micro with FlyingIron. Keep spreading that creep, and he will be just fine. And now he is coming back up here. How is he going to do that? He's making extractors everywhere, just trying to keep everything alive for as long as possible. FlyingIron throwing down assimilators wherever he can, and he's got 2, and he's spreading them out very far. But now these Void Ray hit squad is coming back. He's going to try to take out this extractor, and FlyingIron's not in the position now, because oh, this is going to be a close one. The Void Rays are taking out this extractor. He needs to get over there. And this does go down one. Oh, he needs to transfuse these Hydralisks. Oh, will this Void Ray? The Void Ray does get away just fine. But meanwhile, oh gosh, hold on. Meanwhile, Zenith or FlyingIron does have his army in position. He's going to try to take out these mobile defensive structures, which is kind of not even fair. And now, yeah, more drones going to start making extractors as well. But this is the part of the game where you just kind of need to sit back and just spread your creep. I know this would take forever, but this is something he definitely needs to get done. To spread his creep everywhere he can. Yeah, and Zenith is laying down additional creep tumors there. But only 11 Hydralisks, but here comes the big force. Here comes the big engagement. He needs to do some stutter step micro with his own units. And all he's got to do is kill that one spine crawler, but the Hydralisks do so much damage, and he needs to micro. He needs to micro this away, and he actually killed all of the units. He doesn't know that there's still one more extractor up there. The FlyingIron does not get it. Oh my gosh, that was a huge blunder from FlyingIron part. Does he have any units left on the map? He's got one probe at the watchtower, and this base race is over from Zenith. How did he do it? And he leaves the game. Either way, guys, that was a really incredible game there. Yep, TaCZennith at the end, he kind of used his own 2 moving buildings as bait. And all the units were trying to fight that instead of the actual units. So, yeah. There you guys have it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and this was Marshee, and this was an amazing game. Thank you guys for watching. See y'all next time.